now we move on to the sequel of Scream 5, Scream 6, which takes place in New York. Well, they filmed it in Toronto, Canada, technically. But a lot of people did not like this movie because of, why, Sydney was not in it. But I liked it because Sydney was not in it. Like, they, of course, Courtney Cox, Gail Weathers is in it, but you don't always need the original characters in a horror movie unless it's the slasher killer. I loved what they did with this movie. I loved the whole opening kill. There's like multiple fucking killers, and the ending is kind of I would say shocking. I would say the ending is it's good, but Dermot, the guy that plays the cop, is in all of it. Then Ethan and what the fuck's her name? But my favorite scene of all time in this movie would probably have to be the ladder scene where they're crossing over the ladder. Annika gets um, gutted, which is nasty as fuck, and she ends up fucking smashing her fucking head off. No, she ends up smushing her fucking head onto the fucking garbage dumpster. I love the whole thing between Annika and Mindy, the whole little lesbian thing. I thought they were cool. I thought they were cool. Sucks that not every love couple survives in horror movies, but um, then you get the whole ghost face shrine with all the previous killers and all the suits that were wore during the killings. Um, Obviously, Skeet Ulrich is back as Billy Loomis. Um, then you have the whole thing where the store Ghostface with a fucking shotgun, then you leave the mask behind. And I love the whole subway part. Also, at the very end of the movie, they have a final show off, but it turns out that they're Richie's family. And Richie was a huge fan of Ghostface, and he made a tribute to it, movies, and they wore, um, they had like mask of the one that Stu wore and Billy wore, and they end up dying. Sam stabs the shit out of um, Dermot, if you know what I'm talking about. Dermot, and also forgot Kirsty's in this movie as well. It's cool to see her back in the movie. I actually like her as a character. But Scream 6, when I first watched it, I loved it. When I watched it the second time, I loved it. I love this movie. Probably the best Scream sequel I have ever seen in my life. And I'm talking about the second one. Scream 2 over Scream 6, hell no, in my opinion. Scream 6 is way over Scream 2. And they were gonna kill off Gale, but they didn't have the balls to do it because they think killing off legacy characters will affect fans. Okay, not every legendary character has to survive. Like, you don't need Sydney, you don't need Gale, but it was wrong how they killed off Dewey. I was kind of hoping that they would kill off Gale because I literally thought it was her time to go so she can join Dewey in heaven, but they didn't have the balls to kill off Gale because they want the new characters to not be memorized as people and the older characters to be more known, if that makes sense. And I remember doing a review on this fucking movie, which is 28 minutes. I rant on about a bunch of shit, and I love it for what it was. But yeah, I know this review was 5 minutes, but it's worth it. But yeah, that's about it. See you.